Naman mo?
Roller coaster, roller coaster. Roller coaster. Roller coaster.
Tutulog na ako.
Woohoo!
Dingin, dikit-dikit ang mukha.
Ayan, dikit na. Shoot ang mukha. Atake.
Ay, nako, talaga.
Buti na naog yung ale. Kasi mag-blame mo sa atin.
What's your name?
What's your name ka na? Agoy, maiwan talaga ito si ate. Iwanan na yan sa mata. Ano daw?
William the Great.
Like Trump.
William.
You like Trump?
Ay!
Jane is single.
Ala!
William, she's single.
She's single!
She's a single woman.
Bye! Bye!
Awarded the George Cross to the Maltese Islands for the enduring sufferings.
Bye! Bye! Hindi na.
Followed by my four daughters. You can...
Padamihan eh. Wala ka sa anak ko. Wow! Ayun yung train.
Sponsor, the history of the traditional Maltese balconies goes back to 1200 years. During the Arabic Islamic occupation, these were intended to be used by the women as they were not allowed outside their countries. Today, these old balconies are part of the Malta national heritage.
Hindi, mas maganda to. Mas mabilis. Tsaka mas masaya tayo kasi tayo lang. Private ito. Oh, private.
Valleta is surrounded by 16 kilometers of very strong fortifications. These were built after the great attack by the Islamic Turks in 1565.
Mga Turks.
Kalabang pala nila, Islamic.
Kaya ano dito ate, ang salita nila English, tsaka I mean, Italian, tsaka Turks. Turkish, Arabic pala.
May okaritela, okaritela.
Woohoo!
On the right-hand side are the Slima Harbour.
Slima Harbor.
Ano parang style ng London? Style na, ano? What is it?
Just refurbished. Balcony.
Parang style ng London. May sampay naman.
These are traditional Maltese balconies.
Yeehaw! Alalalalalalalalala!
16 kilometers daw yung wall na yan, oh.
Portrait. Yeah.
These are the ones.
Hindi ko para tayo dito.
Ayun ang wall.
On the right-hand side are the Slima Harbour and the modern town of Slima. In the middle of the Slima Harbour is the nice fortress called Manuel Island, built by the Knights of Malta. Slima is also the Malta main commercial district.
This is the fortress in the middle of the harbor. It's an island, Manuel Island.
Manuel.
Ano may? Manuel Island.
Yung kahapon kanina ako. Oo.
Parang mahulog ka tayo dito, Eda. Nantok na ako.
We are in St. Mark's Street. On the left side is the top part of St. Mary's Church.
Oh, yung malaki. Oh, hindi natin napuntahan yan, ano?
On the right are the steep St. Andrew's Steps.
St. Andrew's Steps.
St. Andrew's Steps.
He said for jogging.
Oh, for jogging.
How many steps?
I don't know. You can see the church down there as well.
Oh.
Yan.
You will be passing from it.
Next on the right is the very steep Decker Street.
Kung pagkatapos ito, uwi na tayo, kuya. Nantok na ako.
Yan o.
Gusto mo ikuha kitang Uber, kuya? Oo, pagod na ako.
This city architecture style is called Baroque style. In simple language, Baroque means the use of circular movements in decorations and in the form of the arts. This city was built during the occupation of the Knights of St. John. The Knights are the sons of noble families coming from different Christian European states. The Knights of Malta came from Italy, Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, England, and Bavaria. The Knights were united to stop the Islamic Ottoman Empire from invading Europe from the south. The Knights communicated by the Latin language. Malta is a free democratic European nation of about 500,000 Maltese and about 100,000 foreigners. The official languages are the Maltese and English. Most of the Maltese are Catholics, but the freedom of religion is part of the constitution.
Catholic ko pala sila.
That's good.
Ayun yung ano, Mount Carmel.
Ayan,
Right there. Mount Carmel.
Right
there.
Yeah, sorry. That's
Very close from it.
Yung pinuntahan natin kanina.
At the moment, this city occupation is only 60% because of the two main problems, the car parking and the stairs problem. As in most of these old houses, it is impossible to install a lift. Also, because Valleta is a World Heritage City, so you need an international UNESCO approval to change something.
Oh my God.
Saan tayo nakapunta dito sa lugar na?
Parang Tesla. Parang may tulog yata dito ah.
Oo.
Walang tulugan.
Independence Square. In the center is the monument of the killing of the Maltese when they revolted against the occupation of the Napoleon French. This is St. Paul's English Anglican Cathedral, built during the British occupation. But the Maltese Catholic Cathedral is St. John's, in the city centre. See also a collection of traditional Maltese balconies.
Ayan, St. Paul's Pro Cathedral. Iba naman ito, St. Paul's Pro Cathedral. Yung isa ko, Cathedral. Ay, iba.
Bakit hindi ko cathedral?
Ay, hindi ko alam. Tanungin natin sila, ha?
Akala ko dyan tayo bababa. Oh my God, that is
Church of England.
We are in the old Theatre Street. On the left is the Catholic Church of Santa Maria of the Carmelo, with the big dome.
This one. Oh, Mount Carmel.
No, yung pinuntahan natin kanina.
This is very nice from inside.
Yes.
Yeah, we
On
went
the
in.
right is the interesting north part of Mint Street.
Yeah, we went in a while ago.
Lalakad ba natin itong mga ito?
Oo nga, nilakad na natin ano.
This is the south part of the old Mint Street. Here is also the place where the Knights of Malta used to make their own money, mostly silver and gold coins.
Marami silang silver and gold dito. Baba tayo. Wee! Wee! Baba.
Baba kanina ate.
Yes, dito tayo bumaba.
In front
Yes,
of us is
kuya.
one of many freshwater fountains which used to supply this city with fresh water. This area is famous as a filming location for many international films such as The Game of Thrones, Gladiator, Troy and many more.
Ayan.
Ayan yung nandiyan pa rin pala yung
Nakalina.
Game of Thrones.
Okay, wala na yung truck oh.
Di ba yun?
Wala na construction.
Yan, doon yung truck.
Ito na yung ginagawa natin kanina. Yung restaurant natin ito.
Take a look at this nice thing here.
What is this? What is it?
Nice street daw. Nice street. Sinabi niya lang na nice street. Yan.
sakrit na pala yung
Valletta is built on parallel streets crossing each other in the form of a grid. This allowed cool air to flow into the city and helped to lower the hot temperatures during the summer times.
Ah.
Second time we passed by our restaurant.
Left.
Valleta Malta.
On the left is Slima Harbour and modern town of Slima, the most populated town in Malta. That area is also the most expensive property area, as it is about 4 times more expensive than on this side.
Wow.
In Slima, a new apartment costs about 800,000 euros.
What?
On this side, it costs around 200,000 euros.
The same with the Slima ferry this morning.
Not yet. Ferry? No.
In front of us, you can see Fort St. Elmo.
where does
What
it
used
go?
to be a watchtower was reinforced and turned into a fortification in 1533 to protect the entrances of the Grand Harbour and Marsamxett Harbour. Recently, this fort has been restored, and inside one can visit the War Museum. In front of the fort are the granaries. These are the underground storage silos that were used to store the dried food, wheat, and for fresh water.
You know.
Canyon, oh. Mga canyon.
Yeah, War Memorial, War Museum.
Yun yung sa St. Elmo War Museum.
Yeah, this is it.
Yun ang St. Elmo.
On the left, you can see the entrance to the War Museum and the Malta experience next to it. Visitors can experience Malta's history from the first inhabitants dating back to 7,000 years ago through an audiovisual presentation in 15 different languages.
Oh, wow.
In front of the Malta experience, there is the Sagra Infermeria. This was used by the Knights of St. John and was one of the best hospitals at the time. Presently, it is being used as a conference center.
This is how it looks from inside.
Oh, wow, that's nice. La Sacra Infirmary. Only infirmary tour.
It was an old hospital during the night.
Hospital.
Infirmaria.
Wow, nice, huh?
The Grand Harbour and main natural port of
This is
Malta.
nice here.
The entrance of the port is on the left. Across is Ranella Fortifications, which today houses the Malta Film Studios. In the centre is the old British Naval Hospital in Greek architecture style, built during the First World War in 1914. Today this building is the Malta Heritage Centre and the Science Museum. Across you can also see part of the old Three Cities. You can visit the three cities by a ferry boat or by a gondola boat for just €2. In front on the left side is the bell tower and the last World War Memorial Monument.
The
And
bell
on
tower.
the right are the lower Baraka Gardens. While in the city, one of the best places to visit are the upper Baraka Gardens in the center, where there are also the saluting cannons. At the upper Baraka Gardens, you can enjoy the best panoramic views of the Grand Harbour. And you can also use the lift to go down to the three cities, ferry station and to the waterfront. The entrance to the gardens is free.
Pulpo, pulpo.
This is St. Dominic Street. The locals call it Lion Street because of the lion's heads decorating the balconies.
Oh, yeah.
Was where the workers and commoners used to live because the land was cheaper. Rich and the noble lived in large houses and palaces near the city centre.
The southern part of Valletta is more residential, while the city centre is more commercial. During the times in which the British ruled the Maltese Islands, Valletta had around 24,000 residents, while today it has decreased to only 6,500. Although Valletta is very busy with tourists, this city sees thousands of people coming every day for work in retail outlets, offices, government departments, and the law courts.
Sinay po sa atin. Ang cute. Yes, so cute.
Maltese.
Maltese, yeah.
Maltese cat.
We are going into the Merchant Street, and on the right side is the old parish church of St. Dominic,
Oh, St.
built in block
Dominic.
style.
Oh, wow. Ang dami mo pala.
St. George? No. No.
We should go.
Oh. Is it better?
That is the Caravaggio painting.
Oh, Caravaggio.
St. George daw yun.
Oh.
The cutting of the head of St. John.
Oh.
Big painting. Very nice. Even the cathedral is very nice.
Where are they?
Up on the left is the very old medical university, built by the Knights of Malta.
The walls and go to the cathedral.
We are in St. Christopher Street.
St.
On the
Christopher
right you can
Street.
see various old noble families' houses, with the famous traditional door knockers in the shape of dolphins. Valletta is a peninsula of about 3 square
You see it?
kilometers, and the streets are in grid-like shape.
Did you see it?
The center street is the Republic Street.
Yan na, dolphins oh. Hindi na yan dolphin. Ano yun eh? Barakuda yun eh. Yan.
Then, meron silang identity. Ayan, dolphin.
Now we are approaching the city center and the Republic Street. Here you can visit the many museums, palaces, the famous St. John's Cathedral, the Upper Baraka Gardens and many interesting places. We will end this tour in the main square, the Grand Palace Square. Please do check your things before leaving.
Ah, daming sweater, oh.
Homemade ang parang ganito yan. Oo.
Ano ito? Pata ba?
Oo nga no, nandun na tayo. Thanks!